Hello everyone, this is Lock Lover. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not, thanks for stopping by. Today in this video, I just want to show you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on and coming into the workshop here. I've got a few locks and a few other odds and ends. Some new equipment. I've got some LED shop lights above me here. I got 5,000 lumen LED light. It's rather bright. I have to require some sunglasses. But anyhow, I've got the new lighting. I've got a 4K camera coming. You know, just something light duty to film with a little better quality. My camera's pretty well junk for filming up close stuff. Got some shims in which I needed. I've been using shim stock, which is a real pain in the rear because they're not pre-bent like the locksmith shims that you would buy. Got a 10-piece diamond needle file set. Real small compared to, say, what I have been using, a lot bigger files. To be able to do a lot better pin work. Got a 30-piece diamond bit set also, which really won't use that much for doing the challenge locks, but it will come in handy. Got some 3mm brass rod, or as they like to call it, round stock. As some of you may or may not know, I believe the 3mm equates to 118 thousandths. Actually, I didn't get that zeroed. Actually, this is saying 1165. So actually, this is just a hair bit undersized. At least that one was. Let's grab two other random ones, which will be great. That one measures the same. That's the same for doing some challenge locks, because your regular pins, if I have any laying out here, your normal, say, lab pins, they're going to measure a 115. Actually, that's a little bit under 2. The universals are just slightly under sometimes, basically because they're universal. But anyhow, that's a lot easier to work with in a Dremel than, say, grabbing a pin out of a pinning kit or a factory pin and trying to turn it down. So we got our shims, we got our files, we got our rod stock. I've got a Kwikset Uptown model. This would be a Gen 3. I'm working on making a pick or a shim for the sidebar so I can pick this. I'd like to get this on camera for you guys. Let's see what else. I've got a Mark Chapter 13. Open that in a second. And I've got a package here from Amazon. Let me find my knife here. This should be a Abus Titanium, the 80 Ti-50, I believe. And that's rather weird. I know I didn't cut the top of that off. I don't know why the guy would ship it like that. Like I said, that's off Amazon. Don't see no reason. Well, that should have been cut off there, especially if he was trying to complete a collection. It's all been taped back shut. I may be having a few words with this seller. I mean, the lock appears to be fine. And the keys, they're in there. I don't know if maybe that has something to do with shipping on their end to get more in a box. But I mean, I know it's just packaging and all, but you kind of want to get what you pay for. Although it was a closeout pricing I see here. I paid $11.25 for that. And really the only reason I bought this lock is everybody talks about it, comparing it to, like, say, an 1100 in that type of category. The only Abuses I've picked would be, let's see if I have one laying down here. I think I do. I may have it somewhere else. I have 5 4140s. That's around your orange belt level. They're a real small keyway, fun lock. Let's just move on here. Not worried about that Avis. I'll deal with that guy later. This is a package from Mark chapter 13. See the box there come open. That's no big deal. This is the Illinois, or sometimes called Chicago Duo. As you can see, it's a fairly old lock. I'd like to give special thanks to Mark chapter 13 for selling me this lock here. This is what you would consider a high security wafer lock. I've never seen one, held one, picked one. Only seen pictures of it. I have seen a few videos of it actually. This is a triple bitted lock. I know it's hard to see. Hopefully maybe the next video will be this being picked. I believe there's like 14 or 18, somewhere in that area, amount of wafers. You have wafers that work on this side of the key, this side of the key, and this side of the key. You have some side wafers there. Works just fine. It is a non-guttable lock, which, you know, that's no big deal. As long as we know it's not guttable, we won't have to worry about hiding anything. The only way you're going to get this thing apart is if you destroy it. It's a pretty cool little lock. Nice and rounded. Made in the USA, Illinois Lock Company, Chicago, Illinois. So like I said, you'll hear it called the Illinois Duo or the Chicago Duo, one or the other. So hopefully we'll get this on camera really soon. I've been wanting to get this MT5 Plus on camera. Actually, I've got it deactivated down to a regular MT5. Have a ASA Desmo on the way. It is a payphone lock, a slider lock. Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one other lock here I did not show in the last video that I probably should have. If I can locate that really quick. What we have here is quite the mystery. I mean, I know what it is, but to the picking world anyhow. This is a Western Electric WE30C lever lock. There's the key. There's a very interesting story behind this lock. Not this one in particular, but the lock in itself. This belongs in a payphone. This would lock up the, actually, yes, the 30C, sorry. This would lock up the coin vault. And there was a gentleman, I can't remember his name. Actually, I'm not going to call him a gentleman. I take that back. There was a thief, a criminal, that was going around the country picking these locks. There's no other known public pick ever recorded. Not saying that somebody out there hasn't figured out a way to pick this. I know Hux has a few ideas and made some, you know, I call it groundbreaking research on his part of different ways to possibly pick this lock. Very, very interesting lock. As you can see here, you've got a little button here. As you can see, it's not very hard to press in. It's got a little bit of spring to it. But if you open this lock, whether you do it with a key or not, and I'm not going to be able to show this on camera very well. We'll use this MTL key. Now that is unlocked, this is stiff. Not that I can't press it, but it's still stiff. So what happened there was a micro switch mounted on top of this lock, probably right here at these two screws, inside of the payphone. So in the event that this lock was opened via personnel or anybody else, in one form or another, the payphone basically called home and let somebody know that the lock had been opened. And this thief, he went all around the United States, and basically the story goes, he basically got about $1 million in change before the FBI finally caught up to him. Sorry about that, guys. The memory card got full, but that's basically the end of the video. As always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.